Tony Beales, estate agent from Norfolk. Tell me how a internet troll got you a listing. Talk to me.
Okay, yes, well, this is one of my real frustrations with social media, and when an innocent member of the public pops a post onto one of these group community chats and asks for a recommendation from an estate agent, totally genuine, great. And obviously people give their recommendations, that's absolutely fine. But when an agent then is then absolutely slammed for no reason, and it's completely unfounded, then that becomes a problem to me, because I just find that there's very little you can actually do about it. And we had an incident in the last couple of months where a member of the public, I'll just say that, completely slated us, no reason whatsoever. We defended ourselves.
What did they say?
Off the top of my head, it was something like, I wouldn't, use them if they were the last estate agent, dreadful company, blah, blah, all that sort of stuff.
How did that make you feel?
Oh, I mean, it made me feel, first and foremost, very much not true. But it upset me because I take particular pride in obviously making sure that our profile and everything that we do is, we have a high level of customer service. We have everything that we do is to the highest possible level, and we demonstrate that within all our marketing. So to receive this completely unfounded allegation, if that's what you can call it, upset me. And and the fact remains is that particular member of the public had no direct communication with us on any previous level, had never bought or sold a property through us or rented a property or anything else like that. And we responded, but equally, that comment actually did gather quite a lot of support and momentum from our public and our local community. And I think
So what did you actually say?
We were basically sort of we spoke to,
because the natural reaction would have been just to delete it. Well, no, it wasn't even your post. You couldn't delete it, could you?
No, it wasn't our post. It was just it was a comment on the original post. So we defended ourselves, and we did communicate and responded to question where this particular person had got their information from, what were they basing it on.
Normally you have that rage, don't you? And you kind
yeah, you do. I mean, I was more upset that someone could write something like that than actually sort of like, feeling overly angry about it. I was I think it was a different type of emotion there.
But you responded.
Yeah, we responded on a couple of occasions, and in the end,
did they have another go back? You responded.
They had another go back, and then when we responded second time round, they left it.
But off the back of that, so you didn't persuade them, did you? To change their mind?
No, 100% not.
And I think that's the important thing, boys and girls, is you can't. If these guys are wankers, do you mind if I use such?
Fine.
Okay, you're never going to persuade them.
No,
you're not. Never ever going to persuade them. But if you're in a community group, it's everyone else watching.
Absolutely. And I think and again, this is something that we have to be very mindful about with social media, is that it is a transparent goldfish bowl. So you've got to be careful how you respond. We responded professionally, courteously, and we just asked the question, why?
And that's the magic, that is the magic thing, is for anyone watching this, is that the best technique that you could do when you have a troll, and as long as it's not disgusting, or foul, or foul.
That just slated our company.
Okay.
Basically.
Which I know is going to hurt here.
But
but it's not disgusting. I'm sorry. No. On the whole scheme of things.
Yeah.
My advice to anyone watching this is, number one, thank and partially, because I saw the response. You thank and partially agree, because that kicks one leg underneath them. Then you hit them with science.
Yeah.
Facts. And then you ask a question back. And you went back twice, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
And you just keep going back.
Yeah.
And the magic, and you exercise empathy, even though you're raging. Excuse my French.
Yeah.
Okay. But on the back of it, someone said they rang you up for evaluation because.
Yeah, absolutely. Purely and simply because they felt as though our response was professional. They knew that what was being alleged was complete nonsense, and that it was a respectful response.
And that's why
reaction.
thank you, anyone watching this, it's important that I know you might want to delete it, but in fact, the best way you can do it to actually get something from it, especially in local groups, is to engage.
I think if you delete it, it shows that you've got something to hide.
And you just keep going back with the thank and partially agree, hit them with science, and then ask a question back. And you can just be on a continuous loop. And you're never going to persuade that other person to change their mind. But if you're in a community group, hundreds of people watch it, and off the back of it, also,
Absolutely, yeah. We came out of it with good. Yeah, definitely so. And,
because it feeds the algorithm because it's going backwards and forwards.
yes,
And that's the magic. My offer to anyone who ever gets a troll and you are not sure how to deal with it, whether you're a client of mine or not, screen dump it, send it to me on WhatsApp. My number's on my LinkedIn profile, and also you can get me through Facebook, and I will give you a considered, measured suggested response. There you go, Tony. From something bad, something good came from it. So
absolutely. As my mother always says, out of bad comes good.
there you go. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much, Chris.